Okay, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, back with you again, Big Willie, with a little more gameplay here. This time we're trying a little something different, something I like to call the Lone Wolf loadout. This is a Recon class loadout here. I like to run with featuring the spawn beacon and usually a silenced DMR or any other silenced assault rifle. But I can tell you my favorites, the Ace 53 and also maybe the M4. Now here we go, some early action. I take a couple guys out. Now the M4 actually being a carbine, but the assault class would also work. But the carbines and the DMRs you can run for all classes, so that is the premier deal. Now here we go, right away. This guy, knock him out. Okay, he jumps out. Get an assist on his buddy, clean him up, and you know, it's a good little start now. But the key is, folks, is that I got the spawn beacon down. Okay, and here's the other key, is I leave my squad. Now I'm officially a lone wolf. I'm a one-man team. Here we go. I'm dropping in, and here we are. We're rolling up. I'm taking some fire right away. All right. I try and recoup. And here we go. Look at this. Lone wolf. Bingo. Got him. Now, little teabag never hurt anybody. Moving on. Here we are. Now, this is an interesting sequence. I want to point out a couple things. Here we go. I recognize this guy. Now, I'm running with the target suppressor. I mean the target detector, rather, on my suppressed DMR. So I recognize I have a guy over here. He's being a little squirrely, so to speak, a little sneaky. Now, obviously, I know he's going to come back out. In the meantime, however, now this is the beauty of the Recon class in bf4 this year, the C4 kit. Here we go. All right. The LOV, unexpectedly, no chance. Game over for Gamer. Okay. Now, in the meantime, back to Isaac. Hiding in the bushes, the original guy that I had pointed out. The beauty of the Lone Wolf class, folks, is that I can instantly come back, okay, on my beacon. I know Isaac's creeping around out there, all right? You know, doesn't even have the sack to show his face, more or less. You know, this is where I come back, all right, and sniff him out like the rat that he is. Now, obviously, whatever, this guy doesn't have a chance, okay? Because you don't play with Big Willie, all right? I will have my revenge. Now, here we go. Sure enough, the rat comes out of his hole, and here I am chasing him down. Now, in the meantime, one of my co-mates, my teammate here, puts a little suppression on him, and here we go. I have my revenge. I put a couple in his back. You know, so needless to say, here we go. Now, there comes a time when you're playing the Lone Wolf when you might have to try to help out your team a little bit. In this case, I'm trying to push up on E. All right, I really don't like to get too crazy with the objectives. I'm trying to stay on the fringes of the objectives, in particular the ones by their spawn. Okay, that's the point of the Lone Wolf. Now, here we go. The target detector, once again, I marked this clown. I know I can take him, all right? It's just a matter of when and where. Basically, I decide to roll up on him here and dispatch him, okay? I harvest the kill. That's simple. It's too easy, folks. When you play the Lone Wolf to its specs, now, you have to listen to me, follow what I tell you. Here we go. You know, I catch this guy's spawn beacon. You can take your time, all right? I easily have the guy, and I can easily pull out a pistol if it gets squirrely, and I take him down. Okay, very simple. Here I get caught in between. I decide to fall back to E and put a little more suppression down. Now it's just all about keeping the other team off balance. All right. Now going back to versatility. Here we go. The Lone Wolf thing. Okay. is doing all right, but I always like to be able to jump back into a vehicle. All right, at this drop of a hat, here we go. I decide to try and switch it up a little bit, and I'm going to put a little pressure on this guy. You know, now the interesting thing when you're trying to run the little bird, in this particular level, there is a draft. Okay, him and I are caught in the draft. Here we go. I get a heat seeker on him. I'm popping my jammer, and I'm keeping pressure on him. And the jet tries to get involved. Okay, in the meantime, this guy doesn't have a chance. I put him down. All right, jumping ahead, you know, back to the other side of the map from where I began with the lone wolf. Now I'm just trying to keep a little suppression on these guys with the little bird, doing whatever it can take to help my team get the W. Once again, it goes back to versatility in a well-rounded game. Thanks again. It's been Big Willie. Come back and see me.